Welcome guys to UrGamingTechie's VR show, a show where we look at PC VR, PSVR, and mobile VR, so you guys don't have to waste your time and money. And today, we're looking at a game called Arca's Path. Arca's Path is basically a game that feels like it's going to be a game like for the fans of Marvel Madness, or maybe people who were into Super Monkey Ball back in the day. So, I'm excited to see what this game is like after seeing some gameplay of it, so let's go ahead and check it out together.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, so here we are with Arca's Path VR. I'm excited to check this game out. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this game, and I'm excited that they sent me over a review code so I can check this game out with you guys. Let's go and see. Alright, we're good there. Let's begin. So I'm excited to dive into this because as someone who hasn't actually, I've only heard a lot of good things about it, but I actually haven't watched any gameplay on it, so I'm coming completely blind to this, so I'm excited to see what this is like. A lot of good things I've heard, though. That was a cool intro on the way that they did that. I like that. I like the introduction that they just pulled. Aim your gaze at the circle beneath the girl. Really cool graphics in here. Aim your gaze at the circle beneath the girl. So that's how you stop. Okay, so here you can look around the whole entire level. Look around, see what's going on. Okay. So that's a checkpoint, I'm assuming. Checkpoint. Easy to control with your head, the moving and stuff feels smooth, no issues with that. Alright, so there's time trials for each level. Try and beat them as fast as possible. how you unlock the time trials. You have to collect those blue crystals. The first level, they kind of just gave it to us. Fail and a half with that. So we're gonna have to pick up some speed here. That's terrible. Let's try that again without doing that. There you go. Alright, we need that other blue crystal over there. Over here. I can see how fast these levels are going to get hard. But it seems like it has a generous checkpoint system here. So we're going to have to go back if we want the other one, I'm assuming. We want all those blue crystals. Not bad at all. And we got the time trial. So far, so good with this level. Oh, here we go. Got some trickiness happening. Like I said, you can see how hard this game is going to get as the later levels come out. I know that already, but it's going to make it for interesting gameplay. Because you can already see some of the pieces coming in. Oh, that's bad. I wasn't even looking at it. Oh, but it looks to keep a good crystal though. God damn it, I got excited. We got this. starting to get real tricky here, guys. But I have to say, I'm liking this. Simple gameplay that works. For this one. Is he gonna make it up? Yep. Go ahead, we got it. Oh no. Thank God for that checkpoint system. Ooh, we're going down. Oh boy. Oh, we need the crystals. No! Oh, we missed one. This is really cool, this part right here. I'm really digging this area. Going down these things is cool. Ooh, just got it. Oh, I'm gonna fling off. Right at the end, too. No way. Well, that means I could probably get the one that I missed. I'm assuming the ones that you kept are already taken. Yeah, it looks like it. So if I need to slow it down, I'm good, because I got the rest. Yeah, this part is cool. I'm liking this area. Oh man, there was one there too. There's another one. I missed two on that level. I missed 4 actually somewhere. Huh. I know where the 2 were. Very interesting. I'm really liking this stylized way of telling the story. So now we're in a very different environment. So this game is really cool. Guys, I'm going to pause it here. I think those 3 levels give you a basic idea of what the gameplay is like in this game. At least gives you an idea. So I'm going to continue playing this game here in VR. And then once I play this game through, we'll get back to the table here. And I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on the game. So let's go and do that now. Alright guys, so that was Arca's Path on the Oculus Rift. The game's also out on PSVR, and it's also out on the mobile platforms like Oculus Go and stuff like that. It is $19.99 on the Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive and stuff like that, and then on the mobile side it is $9.99, so half the cost on that. So let's get right into the game. You guys saw what the gameplay is like. This game's not going to be a game that's probably for everyone. I think by watching my gameplay will give you an idea if it's a game for you. It's more of like a relaxing game that you're taking the ball around and going through these levels and stuff. It actually reminded me a little bit of, if you guys remember way back in the day, Super Monkey Ball. I used to love that game on the GameCube. Obviously, it's not that in detail and that, like, you know, whatever, but the gameplay kind of reminded me of that style of game. And in this game, obviously, you can see them in the first 3 levels you're going through. The levels do get a little bit harder, obviously, as you progress. There's 25 levels total in the game, which gives you about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. Obviously, you're collecting those crystals that I showed you in the game that you have to, you know, collect if you want to unlock the time trial. So if you go back to the ones that I missed, like I missed a couple there when we were doing the gameplay video, if you go back and do those, obviously it will add a little bit more than the 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours is just to play straight through the 25 levels, and whatever you miss, you're fine with. And then you got the time trial since that you unlock, which is the same level, just a timer on the top that you try to get it through as fast as possible with the timer on top of you. So if you want to calculate those 2 other factors into it, maybe you get 4 to 5 hours out of the game. So that's basically what you can expect. I think the graphics on the Oculus Rift look really good. I think personally this is probably a game better served for everyone's money, probably, unless if you have no choice, to probably get on the mobile platforms, not only because it's $10 cheaper, but it runs just as well. There's no issues with it. The graphics are still good, not as good, but they're still good. And I just think, you know, save the $10 and play it on the mobile platform. You get this pretty much the same experience as if you were playing one of the other, just slightly downgraded graphics. So if you have the option of playing either or, probably play it on the Oculus Go or the Gear VR or something like that. But if not, obviously on the Oculus Rift it works just as well, and you'll get the upgraded graphics. You know, it is $10 more. I had a decent time with this game. I wasn't like you know, going crazy for the game. It's not like best game of the year or anything like that. The story's okay. There's not like you know, when I first saw the story and I was like, oh, I like the presentation and stuff like that. I do like the way that they presented the story, but it doesn't, like, you know, do anything crazy through the 25 levels or any crazy story or any crazy drama ending kind of, you know, thing that you're leading towards. It's just a cute thing going on, so it's nothing to write home about. But if you're into the style of gameplay in the video, I mean, you guys saw it's a relaxing kind of game. You sit back, you go and take the ball through all these levels and stuff like that. If that looks like a game that you would be into, you know, obviously, definitely check it out. For me, it's a game that I'm glad I played and I had enjoyment out of it. But like I said, it's not like, you know, one of my favorite games in VR or anything like that. But It's not a bad game by any means. You know, it functions well. The graphics are good. They set out to do what they wanted to do, and they did it. And for people who are into like Marble Madness and Super Monkey Ball and stuff like that, it gives you a taste of what that could be like in VR. And the controls are actually really well done. I don't have any issues with the controls or anything like that. As far as the graphics go, the graphics are good. Like I said, the levels change as you saw in the level that we were about to start there. But the level design is kind of similar. It's just that the art style changes a bit, like the colors and stuff like that. It's not like a drastic change. But like I said, everything looks good, and it is fun to take your marble on and try to get it to the end and stuff like that. A relaxing game, a different game than what we get in VR usually. I'm glad the game exists, and I'm glad I played it. But like I said, the game's not going to be for everyone, so it's up to you guys to decide based on the gameplay if this game is for you, and if the $20 or $10 is worth of 3 to 5 hours of gameplay, depending on how you play the game. For me, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed my time with the game. Guys, if you have any questions, as always, leave them down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
GamingTechie is the gaming tech. GamingTechie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. GamingTechie is the gaming tech. GamingTechie.